What's up, YouTube? This video is brought to you by Webull. If you'd like to help out the channel and get 2 free stocks, make sure you check out my link below. Hey, I'm Sain, and if you're new here, I make videos on personal finance and how to invest and build wealth through the stock market. I started this Robinhood channel for 2 reasons. Number 1, I wanted to simplify investing for those that wanted to invest but didn't quite know how. And number 2, I wanted to show you guys in real time the companies that I invest in to grow my portfolio from $0 to 10K, and then eventually from 10K to 100K. So feel free to join me on the journey by grabbing some free stock using my link below, or sit back and watch. Either way, I appreciate you. Today's video is about my end of the month dividend update. You guys know, as a transparent investor, I take you guys under the hood. I show you guys how to build out a dividend portfolio as well as your overall investment portfolio. You guys know I started this back in January with $0 and 0 subscribers, and so when you see these illustrations taking you guys all the way back to January until now, you will see the progression. But more importantly, I want you guys to see that this same thing is possible for you guys, and possibly better. And so without further ado, let's take a look at my portfolio on the day, and then we're going to hop into the dividend breakdown. Portfolio is currently sitting at $33,002.71. On the day, we are up, doing pretty good actually. On the week, we are down almost 1%. On the month, we are up almost 2%. If I take you guys 3 months out, we are up a little bit over 17%. And if we go 1 year out, we are up a little over 5.5%, very, very close to 6%. Guys, the stock market will be up and down. There'll be good days and bad days. Overall, I'm very pleased with how this stock market is handling the volatility of this market. Today, guys, we are going to look at my dividend portfolio, and we're going to look at my dividend payouts, to be specific. And you guys know I wanted to show you guys from the jump, starting in January all the way up to now, and I do this every single month, man, so I can show you what is truly possible. And so let's take a look at what my January to May earnings were, and then we're going to reveal what my June earnings were, and we're going to walk through every position step by step. Okay, as you can see, the past 30 days, so from June 1st to June 30th, today is the last day of the month, guys, and I try to do this every single month so that you guys can see the progression, so you guys can realize what's possible. If you guys can follow me down to the bottom of my screen, we're going to start at Wells Fargo on June 1st. So listen, man, I received 10 checks this month. Let me know if you all received 10 paychecks from your current job this week or this month. Okay, so this is the power of investing in the stock market, because you can put money into it, and every single month, every single quarter, it will generate more money on top of what you already invested. If we look at Wells Fargo, as you can see at the time of this, and remember I told you guys about the ex-dividend date, you all that follow me know I have way more than 64 shares of Wells Fargo. However, depending on when you buy, that's what you get counted for. So at the time of this, which was confirmed May 8th and paid out on June 1st, I had 64 shares of Wells Fargo at 51 cents, and they paid a total of $32.64. Next up, we have NAT. Again, you guys know I have over 100 shares of NAT, but at the time of this, on May 26th, that was confirmed. They paid this out on June 5th. I had 31 shares. At that time, it was 14 cents a share. You all that follow NAT know it is now 20 cents a share. Let me know what job you know you get a 6% raise in a month, for a total of $4.34. If we go to the next one, we have AGNC. It was confirmed May 29th. The dividend payment came on June 9th, of total of 90 shares, 12 cents per share, for a total of $10.80. Next, we have ExxonMobil. This payment was confirmed May 13th. It paid out on June 10th. I had 10 shares, 87 cents per share. This one paid out $8.70. If we go to this next one, IBM was confirmed in May, on May 8th. It paid out on June 10th. I had 5 shares. It paid $1.63 per share, for a total of $8.15. If we go to Microsoft, I had a total of 5 shares. They paid 51 cents per share, for a total of $2.55. And if we go here to main, I had a total of 30 shares. It was 20 cents per share, and they paid out a total of $6.15. If we go to this next one, PSEC, they was confirmed on May 29th. This is a monthly paying dividend. They paid June 19th. I had 122 shares, 6 cents per share. They paid a total of $7.32. If we go to my final two payments of the month, if you see June 30th and both June 30th, LTC will pay $10.07. Let's look at that. It was confirmed on June 22nd. 53 shares, 19 cents per share, $10.07. And if you look at SPHD, I have 70 shares of that, 15 cents a share, and they paid out a total of $10.69. And so guys, in total, I was paid 10 times. My grand total this month, let the drum roll begin, and I appreciate every one of you guys that sent your guesses in. A lot of you guys were in the ballpark. Some of you guys were in my top 5, but my total was, and I hope you got your pen and paper out and been keeping notes and keeping tabs of all of this, but the total was $101.41. So if you compare that to last month, it was $66.47. That is damn near a $35 pay raise. And so again, let me know what job you know gives you a $35 raise every single month. Guys, this is the power of the stock market. Now I'm showing you this with a brand new, very, very small account. So imagine the GOAT, Warren Buffett. Imagine these millionaires and trillionaires with all this money who do this same thing. This is what the wealthy do, guys. But imagine how this is going to be when I get 100,000, when I get 150,000, 500,000, a million. Okay, and so if you can see the power of this at a very small account, $30,000, you guys just have to be imagining for yourself what the growth potential of all of this is and what it truly means for you, for your generational wealth, for your kids, and for your family. Listen, man, I hope that transparent look into the dividend payout for this month, June 30th, 2020, was very helpful. I hope you guys appreciate me, man, just being so open and honest with you guys about the highs and lows of the stock market, the journey. As you see, I came out with 13 cent, 65 cent, and we just worked our way all the way up to now. We will be getting over $100 a month if I never did nothing else. If I never made another YouTube video, if I never put one more dollar in the stock market, you guys will see I will get that from here for the rest of my life. And so that's the power of the stock market. But imagine that times 10, imagine that times 100, because that's truly the power of investing. Next up, we have our stock lingo of the day, and today's word is taking profits. Guys, I wanted to talk to you again about what this word means. You might hear things like taking profits, you should take profits, the stock has run up, so it's a good time to take profits. Any of those scenarios, guys, when you hear words like that, it simply means sell. Sell if your stock has risen up, and consider it a great time to take profits. That's all the word take profits mean. Okay, it's just another word for sell. I want you guys to make a note of that. Keep that in your back pocket for future purposes when you're watching investment videos, when you're watching CNBC and things like that. Take profits is just simply saying, you guys that have workhorse, you guys that have plug, you guys that have made a killing this week, if you have your 125 shares like we talked about, we might sell the 100. That will be taking profits off the $100, so you have a great payday today, but then you keep 25 in the clip. You guys know that's how we roll on this channel, but that's what taking profits means. That's what it's synonymous for. It's basically selling at a profit and taking your cash and either investing in another stock or letting it sit in your buying power. Hope that was helpful, man. Listen, now it's time for our question of the day, and today's question comes from Chris Moore, and he said, this is a good one, bro. Thanks for all you do. Could you also go into explaining limit sales and how to avoid shares being lent for short sales? What is the impact of this? Great question, Chris. Matter of fact, guys, I'm gonna take it a step further. I want to teach you guys in real time, and I'm gonna do it live so that you guys can see how to do a limit sale, a limit order. What's the importance of that? A lot of times, man, when you guys are investing, you guys are going up against inside traders, and what they are doing, they're driving up the price of stocks, which is called pump and dump, and then they take all the money and then they leave you guys holding the bag. One way around that is to do this, what I'm gonna teach you guys today. And so this is what a stop order is, this is what a limit order is. These are how you can make sure that, again, like I talk about, you don't have to take losses in the stock market if you use all the tools that are at your disposal. So check this out. I'm going to use this example of NAT, and I want you guys to follow this moving forward in any stock that you have, so that you don't ever take a 62% dip in one of the stocks that you hold. Okay, so look, we have NAT here. It's currently sitting at $3.99. Let's look at this. My position, I have 125 shares in NAT. I have an average cost of $4.49. So obviously I wanted this stock under $4.50. This is what that indicates to me if I see myself sitting at $4.49. Okay, it's $3.99 today. So look, I am down $27 or 5% on the day, and overall I'm down 11% in this stock. Now, mind you, this is a long-term hold for me. I'm going to make my money back on this, and it's going to pay a good dividend in the future. Okay, so I'm not tripping, but I want to show you guys this. If you got Workhorse, if you got Plug, if you got any of these other stock, Genius, this is what you do moving forward now that you are about to learn this skill right here. So if I was concerned about protecting my market value of $498, and I said, you know what, I don't want it to go under $450. This is what you guys do for any stock that you hold moving forward. You hit trade, then it's important that you guys hit sell, okay? And then up top, I need you guys to hit, or say market order, you need to hit that, and then a drop down will appear and you should see limit order. That's a good one to do, guys. You can then place the limit that you want to sell this stock at if the price continues to dip. But what I want to teach you guys today is what a stop order and a stop limit order is, because this is how you can avoid pump and dumps and being left holding the bag. So you go here, as you can see, Genius is $3.99 or $4 obviously right now. I would put this in for $3.10. If it dropped to that, then I want to sell, and I want to keep what remaining profits I have left of 125 shares. And so you would hit continue. I want to sell by the end of the day. I don't want to take no more losses in this particular stock. Okay, that's what you would do for a stop order in NAT. And then you have a stop limit order that I want you guys to consider as well. So you have a stop price, okay, and then you have a stop limit. Recognize the difference between the two. The limit might be, man, if this drops 10 cents, 25 cents. And so the last one I did $3.10. For this one I can do $3.30, and I can tell myself if this drops to $3.30, then we want to make sure that it doesn't, we don't care if it go lower than that. At $3.30 we want to sell. Okay, this is how you lock in your profits. This is how you avoid losing 62% in one day in a stock. Okay, but you got to make sure when you wake up that you get your investment set. If you know it's a volatile stock, you got to make sure that you are playing and positioning yourself the right way. Listen, man, I hope that was helpful. If you guys have questions, make sure you leave them in my comment below. I'll be sure to grab it and add it to my next video. Listen, I make videos like this every week, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. Do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.